Good day, dear traders. Let us review the major economic events of the past week. Last week, the US dollar index continued to fall on Monday due to weak German economic performance and the IMF reduced growth forecast of European Union GDP. Retail sales for September came out on Wednesday. The retail sales report was disappointing to the extent that resulted in the US currency further weakening during the week for the second time in a row. As a result, the investment bank Morgan Stanley lowered its US GDP growth forecast for this year from 3.4% to 3.1%. Retail sales make up about one-third of consumer spending, and the indicator is closely watched. The American statistics released on Thursday were positive. Initial claims indicator proved to be at the lowest level in the last 14 years. The industrial production gain in September and Philadelphia Fed index exceeded the forecasts. However, this positive information was offset by a rather surprising statement made by the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, James Bullard. He reported that the Fed might continue to stimulate the economy by printing money as long as the inflation rate remained low. As a result, the US dollar rate did not rise that day and did not react to the statistics. In her speech on Friday, the Fed chair Janet Yellen did not mention the US monetary policy, so the financial markets were not affected by her statement. The ECB did not disclose the final conditions of the upcoming money issuing on Wednesday. This fact provided support for the euro last week. There were additional positive European statistics released on Thursday. The European CPI in September increased slightly. It is considered a positive development for the economy in the current situation. Trade surplus in August outperformed the forecasts. In our opinion, the main day of this week will be Wednesday, when the US inflation rate for September is expected to be released. The outlook is positive for the US dollar. However, after the quite weak data are expected to be released by the end of the week. Therefore, the final rate change is difficult to predict. Initial claims indicator is expected to be upped on Thursday after hitting the extreme lows last week. The US real estate data will be released on Friday, and the report is expected to be negative. From our point of view, the rate of the euro against the US dollar is likely to be defined by the data released in the United States this week. The European Union economic outlook is expected to be rather weak. That was all for this week. Till the next week.